So investing in the stock market is an amazing way of making some cash online, but you can also lose some cash. In today's video, I'll be telling you a major disadvantage of investing in the stock market, and it's going to be a practical video where I'll be showing you a stock I bought and how it's currently performing, and I'll also be telling you some steps you can take so that this disadvantage will not catch up to you and you'll not be losing lots of cash in the stock market. So welcome to Ask TV, place where we'll talk about how to invest and how to go about making some cash online. If you've not subscribed to this channel, do that now by hitting the subscribe button if content like this interest you. So let's head on to the video. Now, when it comes to investing in the stock market, it's a lucrative way of making some cash online. All you have to do is to pick up a stock and invest there. Once the stock appreciates in price, you are going to make some cash. Also, if the stock is paying dividend, you also be receiving dividends. So you have two ways of making money in the stock market: through price appreciation and through dividend payments. That's if the stock is paying dividend, because not all stock pay dividend. But there's a major disadvantage of investing in the stock market, and that's the volatility. Now, volatility means the rise and fall of the stock market. That's the quick rise and fall, which means it can go up or it can come down. This makes the stock market a high risk investment. It can go on a bullish run today and it can go on a bearish run tomorrow. So you can put your money today and all of a sudden your money is already appreciating or your money is already depreciating. That's the stock market for you. You can not really be able to predict for sure how the stock market is going to move. You can have some information that will be able to guide you in you picking a stock, and to also help you to a great extent. But the truth is that the stock market is so volatile. You can get a stock and all of a sudden the stock is depreciating in price or is not performing the way you want it to perform. In today's video, I will show you my own and those stock that I've invested in and some things I discover about the stock, and also I'll be telling you how to go about not losing money in the stock market. So let's right on to my screen. So as you can see, I am currently holding 4,400 units of Uando stock, and you can see that it's currently red, which means I am losing 44,812 naira at the moment in Uando stock, and the market is currently trading at the moment. You can see that I'm losing 16% in the market currently, and you can see the share of the stock I bought is about 228,000 naira valuation at the moment. When I bought it was about 270 something thousand naira, but you can see that I'm currently losing 44,000 naira, and it has brought down the stock price to about 228,000 naira at the moment. So that's one disadvantage of investing in the stock market. It is highly volatile. Because of once it's volatile, you can lose lots of amounts in a short period of time. This stock I bought is about 2 weeks old. I can see what I am losing at the moment. Now let's check the price of the stock at the moment. So once we click on that, it's going to load for a minute for us to see the chart of the stock. So as you can see, the stock is gradually going down. You can see that it's now 52 naira, and once like this, the period I bought it there, like almost this period where it was about 60 something naira, that's 61 naira thereabout, and you can see that it's currently going down and it's going down and it's going down. So you can see all that, and the market is currently open. I can sell off this stock and be at a loss, or I can buy more as it's depreciating in price, so that if it appreciates in price, I'll be at a profit or I'll get lots of profit from the stock market. Now the truth is that since the stock I bought is currently depreciating, it's not the best time to sell my stock. A good rule of investing is that you should sell when the price is high and you should buy when the price is low. So it's not best for me to sell the stock now, else I'll be losing 44,000 naira. So I should not panic. Instead, if I want to buy more, I should keep buying that stock and hope that it appreciates in price. But what are the things you need to understand in times like this when your stock is depreciating in price, despite the fact that you've done a due diligence or you've done some things you need to do as regards investing in the stock market? So let's say you've made all the research as regards the company, you've done everything you need to do, and you decide to choose the stock and the stock is not performing well. Now, one of the first things I need you to understand about the stock market is that if you want to invest in the stock market, you should see it in the long run. Now currently I am not pulling out my fund. Just 2 weeks ago I invested in this stock, and you can see that I'm losing 44,000 naira. I'm willing to leave it there for maybe 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I am sure that it's going to appreciate in price with due time. So while investing in the stock market, you should see some stock as a long run stock. You should not just invest there and decide to pull out your money in maybe 2 days time or 3 days time. Yeah, there are some stock that will be able to perform well and give you a good return on investment in just 2 days, but it's not always like that in the stock market. So you should think of the stock market as a long run. So once you invest today, you should not really think of your money in the next maybe 3 months or 4 months. Sometimes some people leave their stock in the stock market for as much as 5 years, some people leave it for 10 years. So you could see that provided that company is still there and the company is not going bankrupt or declaring bankruptcy, you'll be able to get some return on investments compared to when you invested in the stock market. So looking at a stock in the long run is one way to beat that disadvantage of the stock being so volatile and you losing some cash. Now, one way you can also beat the stock market is by diversifying. So that 200,000 naira, let's say if I want to diversify that 200,000 naira and I put it in 4 various stocks, that's 50,000 naira in 4 various stocks, there are greater chances that one is performing well, the other one is performing well, and the third one is not really performing well. But I'm not really at a loss in general because two of the stock I bought are performing well, one is not performing well, and maybe one is not really making any changes, not negative, is not positive. So when you diversify in your stock, you help yourself because of you are not going to lose if the stock you bought is not performing well. Let's say you have 1 million naira. Instead of you to invest all those 1 million naira in a particular stock, sometimes it's safer when you invest it in various stocks. You might not be totally sure if a stock you're about to buy will perform well in a short period of time. So you should not think that let me put my 1 million naira in a particular stock because of I'm certain that in a month's time this stock is going to appreciate to a great extent. You might not be that sure in the stock market. So instead of you to put all those money into one stock, you should diversify. Now for my own case, I diversified. I invested in other stock out there, just that this one is not performing well, and I'm not really perturbed because of I'm a long-term investor. So if you are not a long-term investor, then you should understand that you need to diversify because of sometimes a stock will not perform as you want it to perform. So the stock market is very volatile. You need to be warned before investing in the stock market. Even after you've done your due diligence of researching a company before investing in them, I'll still advise you that look at stock in a long duration and also do well to diversify when you're investing in the stock market. So this is my advice for those that are beginners that want to get started investing in the stock market. If you want more content like this, do well to hit that subscribe button as we keep bringing ways to go about making some cash online. You can also drop your comments in the comment section and I'll look forward to replying all your comments. Like this video so that it will reach out to lots of persons. Till next one, peace.